Andy Sullivan, who's sometimes dropping in between your center backs. She's a younger player, even though she's got a couple seasons under her belt. You talked about, you have to find what moves each player. Have you and Andy had any discussions about, how she's slotting into the back line and what you need from her and she needs from you?
Well, she knows that a lot of people are barking at her and telling her what to do, so that's why she's moving that quickly. Yeah, we have to, structurally in the CONCACAF, sometimes it's really difficult because teams, can do anything. And at some point in the game, there's 3 people on our back line, 4 people on our back line, and we got to make sure we have countermeasures in place so if anything hits the fan, we're prepared for it.
Some of the younger kids, what moves them is like a little different from what it might have been 10 years ago in terms of connecting with them, or is it, athletes around?
I think at the end of the day, you should know your teammates. You should get to know your teammates on a personal level, and the air is very thin here, and it's a very hard environment, and our backs are always up against the wall because we're the best team in the world, and there's a lot of pressure that comes with that. So making sure you're taking care of each other and, keeping a tight bubble and, knowing if someone's struggling, making sure they're okay. It's a family environment we create here, and we need to take care of each other. That's what makes us successful. When people ask about the World Cup and winning all these things, a lot of preparation goes into understanding the people you're with, like having your back of your teammate. So when you step out on the field, you feel unstoppable.
Can you tell us about the crowd today? It was a really good crowd. How does it feel to play here in Houston?
Yeah, I felt the energy tonight was really, it was lifted from the last game, and I think, especially a lot of these players, we're all used to playing in front of big crowds. It actually hypes you up a little bit more. It's actually harder when no one's there and you could hear a pen drop. So it was really good to have the energy of the fans tonight, and I definitely made sure I walked around and thanked them because it's a huge part of our success when they show up and they're loud and they're encouraging. We want to put on a good show for them, and that's what we did tonight.
Families, a lot of kids. How is it for you or for the team to be inspirational for all those young girls that want to be one day in your shoes?
Yeah, we're just trying to inspire the next generation. We want to show them what's possible, and with hard work, anything is possible. And we're trying to pave the way for younger generations to carry on this gift and carry on this legacy, and continue striving to be the best version of themselves because we want to be the best team in the world for a long time.
I just brought you hot chocolate and a chair. How hard is it to stay focused in a game like that where you're not getting a lot of action?
Yeah, I mean, it's not really the way a lot of people should look at it. I think for us, I want to respect my opponent, so I don't think that's a valid thing to say. I think Panama, it was a great team, and they come out and they do everything they can with the resources they're given, so a credit to them. They were trying to keep up till the end. I respect the last 2 teams we've played greatly, and it just shows that if you invest in your program and your team, what can happen. And I even watched Haiti's game today. I've been really impressed with their growth. So if we keep putting money into these women's teams and these women's programs, you're going to see them continue to climb and be better. And that's what we're trying to push right now across the board, is to keep investing in women, keep investing in these federations so they can put on a good product out on the field.